What's up, duelists? I'm Ashton, and welcome to Testing Tuesday, where I try out one of Yu-Gi-Oh's many different archetypes or decks, see how I feel about it, show you some highlights, and give some final thoughts. This week, we have Dark Worlds. Dark World structure deck came out not that long ago and gave this old archetype some new support. Mainly, Rainbow, Supreme Overlord of Dark World, Genta, Gateman of the Dark World, Pearl, Hermit of the Dark World Accession, Dark World Library, and then the fusion monster Grapha, Dragon Overlord of Dark World. Dark World and me have a weird relationship. I played them in older formats before, but only in the older formats, and I found them a little bit difficult for me to play. But I've been messing around with this one a little bit more, and with this danger variant, all the things that Dark World can do, this deck can really pop off. Let me just go over a few of the important cards, and then I'll show you the highlights, and you can kind of see how this deck plays, sort of my fun playing the deck, and then I'll give some final thoughts at the end. So first off, we have Rainbow, Supreme Overlord of Dark World. He's a level 8, 3000 attack monster that can special summon from the graveyard by returning a level 7 or lower Dark World monster from the field that I control to the hand. This is really easy to do. Bring a Graphic back to hand, bring a Snow, bring any of your Dark Worlds back to hand. Graphic can just come out from grave. If it's discarded to the graveyard by card effect, you can add one level 5 or higher Dark World monster from deck to hand except himself. Then if it was discarded from your hand by an opponent's card effect, you can special summon a level 4 or lower Dark World monster from deck or graveyard to either field. Now, I haven't used that secondary effect too much. I'm sure it can be used with Ceruli to kind of do the hand loop, hand discard combo thing a little bit. But for the most part, I've only used the first effect, and that usually gets me into a Grapha or a Silva in dire situations. Outside of that, Grapha, still a pretty good card. Special summon by returning a Dark World to the hand. Keeps reloading the hand in that way. If it's discarded to the graveyard by card effect, target a card your opponent controls, destroy it. Very easy, very simple, very good. The danger engines in here, their effect does trigger all of the Dark Worlds, so they can pop off in that way. You kind of gamble a little bit because, you know, the dangers can either hit themselves or they can hit a Dark World, but at the same time, because of the way the dangers are, if they hit themselves, it's not too bad, but if they hit a Dark World, then it's great. So you kind of always have something going on. We have Snow here, which is basically if it can be discarded, you can get whatever you want. We have Salamander Catalyzer, a TCG only card. Reveal this card in a feed monster in your hand, usually a Dark World. Special summon one of them and then discard the other. So you probably special summon Salamander, discard the Dark World to trigger its effect. When a monster is destroyed by battle involving your fiend monster, one of your Dark Worlds, while this card is in the graveyard, add this card to your hand. So this card is a really good starter. Very, very nice. Genta, one of the new cards, lets you search out Gates of the Dark World, which is a really good field spell. So it's really good for that. And then if it's banished, it can special summon itself. Browse here for some card draw. Pearl and Ceruli are kind of here for the hand loop. You can hand loop for 5 if you know what you're doing on turn 1. So you can basically make it so that your opponent has to have one card in hand if they go second. So that's pretty crazy. I'm not a really good expert at that at this moment, but it is possible, and it's pretty crazy. Dark World Accession, this gets you into the fusion monster Grapha Dragon Overlord of Dark World, and it can also get brought back into your hand by its secondary effect. Dark World Library is really interesting. During your main phase, you can discard one Dark World monster, and if you do, Dark World monsters you currently control gain attack equal to the level the discarded monster had in the hand times 100 until the end of this turn. So if you really need to beat over something, Dark World Library will allow you to do that, and then it's also going to trigger whatever Dark World monster you discard. In addition, if a monster whose original type is Fiend is discarded from your hand by the effect of a Dark World card or an opponent's card effect, you can discard one card, draw 2 cards. So this is going to trigger, like, if you put this on the field, it's probably going to trigger pretty easily, especially if you already have Gates on the field because of Genta. And so this deck can just draw constantly. It is kind of insane how much this deck can draw. The real question isn't, can you put resources in your hand? It's how can you use them? And that's when a good pilot is going to be able to take this deck further than probably I can, but I still have fun with it. Card destruction's kind of crazy here. I must also say that it's risky, especially if you play competitive against tier So card destruction is here more for like big sacky fun plays. Other than that, it could probably be removed for something less beneficial to the opponent, but I'm playing it just because it's fun. Big important extra deck monsters are Grapha, Dragon Overlord of Dark World, where it's an Omni negate as long as you have a card in hand. Hope Harbinger for some negates, and then more interestingly, Coach King Giant Trainer, which basically says draw 3 cards if you can get it on the field. We have Saryuja, Appaloosa, we have Akashic Magician, Security Dragon, and News Reporter from the Underworld, all of which facilitate the hand loop idea, with Appo being just another negate that you can put on the board if you need it. Side deck just has a bunch of random stuff in here that could be good, could not be good. It depends. We'll see if I ever side any stuff in. But with that being said, this deck, like I said, I've already messed with it. It can pop off really easily. I have had turns where I literally have my 40 cards in deck and then I end up with like 5 cards left in my deck by the end of the turn because it can just keep going. I don't recommend you do that because it didn't really get me anywhere, but it is possible. So this deck can keep drawing, it can keep getting resources, it can keep going off. But it's really about how far do you want to go and what kind of board can you make with what you have. That being said, let's show some of the duels. I'm playing against Sasuke Uchiha. All right, let's go first again. Let's go. Okay. This is a pretty good hand. We'll get into here, try to get our gates. No interruptions. Fantastic. Let's go ahead and activate gates. Yep, we're going to do gates. Banish Genta. We'll pitch Snow. Drew Catalyzer. Snow effect Chainlink 1. Genta Chainlink 2. Genta Special Summon. And then Snow can get me anything I want. Okay, I think we go Library. Activate Library. Okay, I can keep going. Okay, now I can discard a Dark World monster, and if I do Dark World monsters I control... I'm pretty sure Dark World Library secondary effect also triggers? Oh, I think I see a line here. Yes, let's do this. Library, send that. Trigger Library as 1. Trigger Rainbow as 2. So Rainbow's going to get me Grapha. Library, I'm going to pitch Parl. Draw 2 cards. Activate Parl. I'm actually going to get Snow here, which may be weird. But this will get me into Baguska, which is cool. Let's get Catalyzer out. Discard Grapha. And I'm gonna special the Grapha. Send Salamander. Should I go Degaras here? Let's do this. Let's try to increase our chances. Let's get this back. Oh, it has to be. Level 7 or lower. Graph is an 8. Okay. Let's get Degaras out. Let's activate its effect. Draw 2 cards. Detach the gate, both of them. Insane. Yeah, let's do that. Not gonna do Ascension yet. Let's go ahead and do it now. New chain, Ascension. Do that. We'll do Grapha and Genta. Now we have him. Special Rainbow. Let's go Accession. Pitch Silva. Silva activate. Bring him back again. And then I could actually, I'm going to set this. I'm going to activate Bigfoot. Excellent. Bring him out. Nutso. Okay. And then we can go Hope Harbinger. And that's pretty good, I must say. I think I could probably go... I think I'll go IP. And then I'm good. This is kind of a crazy board, I feel like. I don't know if there's even more that I could have done here, but I'm pretty pleased with my board here. Aluber, the Boober of Duper. Okay. So I'm going to add Branded Spell Trap from deck to hand. I'm going to be okay with it. You're going to get what? Branded Fusion? Yeah. Okay. Eldritch branded. Okay. So you're going to try to send... You're targeting Hope Harbinger. So I think I have to respond now with this. Sending Grapha, popping that. Which is, again, kind of nuts. Branded Fusion. I still have the spell card negate. Okay, so I guess you're not going to be using... Okay. Yeah, so that's pretty good. Hope Harbinger again. That's really annoying. So you're going to pop it. So I have to Masquerena? I think I have to IP now. Go into Apo. So he's trying to get that out. I'm going to go ahead and negate it, I guess. Can he just do it again? I didn't read that part. Probably a mistake. Should probably read if he could do it again. 3 sets. Well, you are playing Eldritch, so... I definitely negate it, right? End of main. End phase. Do you do anything on end phase? Okay, you banish that so you can set an Eldlixir. Can't do anything. Okay, and then Dugar has made it so that I can't do anything. Okay, so I think I could do Dark World Accession. That would get me into another Grapha Dragon Overlord of Dark World, but I'm not sure if that's good enough. Because it wouldn't be a negate. Because I don't have a card in hand. I think I have to just end phase here. I don't see anything that I can realistically do. Went through a lot. There's Eldritch the Golden Lord. Which can just battle face beat over me, so... What does this one do? Banish it from here. Set a golden lane spell trap from deck. Eldritch is trying to come back again. It's going to gain 1,000. I think I have to do this. Go ahead and get myself down to 0. Or that. Okay. That's quite annoying. Yeah, I don't really have anything for that. Okay, big boy. 32, that's insane. Okay, then Ecclesia. Ugh. Think we might be losing this one. Don't think I can beat through Eldritch Dogmatica branded. There's branded fusion. Titaniclad. Let's just do this. I don't really have... Alright, I'm gonna special that. I'm going to banish Rafa and the Silva. Do him an attack. So he trades with the Golden Lord. Alright, took a lot of damage there. Okay, so yeah, let's do this. Trigger 1, trigger 2. So I want this to happen first. Special this. And then you have to discard something. I don't, because I don't have a hand. Then I get Salamander back. That was great, actually. This worked out pretty well. Worked out pretty well. In phase. Yeah. Can't really do anything about it. I also can't do anything about it. Okay. Ooh, that's not bad. I've had worse. Because like the wonderful thing is that skill drain only affects cards that are on the field. But I think I go with this actually, because then I can make some plays. Actually, wait. I think there's a different way I could have done that with Gates and Archives and Puppet, maybe. But... oh, I could have done Puppet right there. Oh, I should have Puppeted there. Oh, that's really rough. Oh, man. I could have actually got out of that. Could have just Puppeted. Yep. Then I wouldn't have had to worry about it. Okay, so special summon the Catalyzer. Yeah, I kind of messed that one up. Let's just kill the... I'm going to kill Ecclesia. Get that back to hand. Main 2. Normal summon. Actually, I'm going places here. I'm going places. I can actually stall out a little bit. Bagoosk? Doesn't matter because it's negated by skill drain. Right. Okay. My bad. I'm learning a lot. Couldn't tell. I am not Yu-Gi-Oh! Expert yet. That is for sure. Because then I could have also kept that in hand for Puppet and then this Eldritch. I could have won this for sure. I mean, it's not over, but I definitely could have played this much better and been in a more winnable situation right now. Right now I'm down on card advantage real bad. My board's about to get just broken in half. All right, we can still Catalyzer though. So if I can get these off the field somehow, it actually might not be a bad idea. I think I need to wait on it though. Okay. And then I'm taking 25 to the dome. Just give me Raigeki. I'm not playing Raigeki. That is not going to help me out at all. Banish a fiend. Banish Genta. Fine. Literally fine. Need to draw this card. Okay. Let's get Genta out. It's fine. Okay. I can do stuff. Let's go ahead and activate another one. Wow. Really? Okay. Okay, what's better? 2700. I think I go for the rainbow. I don't see any reason not to. Then a session can come back, but I don't see the point. Could actually normal summon that. Why would I do that? Wait a minute. I see a line here, potentially. Okay, I see the line. Let's activate this. Get a gates. Oh, I have to discard a fiend monster. Okay, this is fine. I can still do this. I can still do this line. Get that into hand. Grapha. Then we go Dark World Puppet. Banish 1. Banish 2. And actually, can I banish? I could get Grapha Dragon Overlord. I actually think I do that. Yes. 3. Boom, boom. Discard this. Trigger Rainbow. Add Silva. Activate a session. Hit Silva. Bring Silva out. Yeah. Special Rainbow. Get Silva back in hand. See, like, this deck is making plays, but I'm just not sure they're any good. Because, like, where do I go from here? I just have bodies on the field. I think that's kind of it. I think I just have to go battle now. I think I just have to swing into this guy. What can I trigger? Salamander. Oh, yeah, yeah. Yeah, I'll take it. And then I'll kill Titaniclad. I know it triggers, but I have to, like, get things off the field. Main 2, we can activate Salamander. Select Catalyzer to special. Silva special. And now we can go into Underworld Goddess. That seems pretty good. Saryuja. Oh, man. I think I'm going to Saryuja here. I should have done it there. It's fine. I actually can't Saryuja. It didn't matter. It actually didn't matter. I forgot. Let's set some stuff. Yeah, I should have Underworld Goddess there. Wow. Okay. Yep. Good luck. I think I'm dead. Titaniclad. Yeah, I just lose here. I don't see a way out. Okay, I made a lot of mistakes in this one. I see some lines here that I could have done, and I could have made these Eldritches irrelevant like a long time ago. And I noticed that now. So, if I ever come up with Eldritch again, because puppetry, Dark World Puppet would have just handled them easy peasy. I learned a lot from this game, though. Learned a lot from this game. This deck is weird. It's really interesting. Yep. You can get the W here. Learned a lot from that. Okay. First time that I've lost rock, paper, scissors in this session. So I'm going second. Oh. Are we playing the same deck? Is this the mirror? Nessie add Bigfoot. Trigger Bigfoot. Brow. Yep. Okay. That was pretty good, actually. That's kind of nuts. All right. Chupacabra. Pitch beige. Okay, we're playing beige. Sure. This is a level 4. Drew is warm. Or Drew is worm. Okay. Building up a little bit here. What are you going to do with it? Salamander Catalyzer reveals Salamander Catalyzer. Saryuja. Draw 4 cards. Place 3 from hand on bottom of the deck. Okay. Gates. Silva. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. This might end up bad for me. So you're going to special summon a monster from hand. Snow. Okay. So you ended on Saryuja, Bigfoot, Silva, Snow. You do have the Salamanders engrave, a Druid Worm. Not a lot going on here. Okay. All right. Let's go ahead and do Gates Dark World ourselves. And then Library as well. Just right off the bat. Just right off the bat. We'll do Nessie. Hit Snow, please. Okay. I'll take it, though. Summon Nessie. Activate Rainbow. Grab my level 7 or lower. I'll grab the Grapha. And then let's go ahead and do Nessie again. Hit Snow. Excellent. Draw another Nessie. Let's add... There's no point in ceruleaing here. So we just want to build a big board and break his. So let's add... Let's add a session. Let's go ahead and activate a session. Get this. We'll pitch the Grapha. And we'll pitch the Nessie here. I'm gonna put it there, I guess. So with Grapha, we'll go ahead and pop the... What do we want to pop here? I guess we'll pop the Saryuja. Saryuja. Yeah, sure. Go ahead and do this. Hit Nessie. Draw 2 cards. Pop that. Trigger Nessie. Let's add... Don't have any set cards, so let's add... Let's add Tsuchinoko. Let's go ahead and Bigfoot here. Hit Tsuchinoko. Summon Bigfoot. Tsuchinoko. Boom. Now I could do that, but I don't really want to at the moment. Actually? Yeah, let's do it. Let's send Grapha. We'll pop another card. Let's pop Let's pop Your Gates, actually. I think that's a good hit there. Let's set this out of my hand. Let's Jackalope. Hit Gates. Jackalope special. That's crazy. Okay. Alright. Let's go for... Can I go Saryuja here? Do I want to go Saryuja here? I think I might. Could also go Goddess. 1, 2, 3, 4. I think I want Apo, actually. Yeah, I think I want Apo. 4 for Apo. And then that's... I guess we could hit that up. Pitch Silva. Silva activate. Special Silva. I could actually special Rainbow if I want to. That seems good. I'll do that. Turn that to hand. Special Rainbow. Banish a Fiend from grave. Discard a Fiend. Draw a card. Let's do that. Let's banish Snow. Discard Silva. Draw a card. There's Snow. Another Silva. Bring Silva back. Get Grapha out. There's no point in summoning the other Grapha. Let's go Battle. Let's go 3 into... Doesn't matter. Here. I know you got Salamander in there. Do I want you to have that? I don't think I think it's fine. I think it's fine. Let's go Apo into this. Let's go Rainbow into Bigfoot. And then a big 4K damage. Main phase 2. Let's... Yeah. So he's playing Dark World. He could be playing spells. I know he has Salamander in hand. Let's go ahead and make Hope Harbinger, I think. In defense. And, yeah, I didn't even use a normal summon yet. And I feel pretty good about it. So, end phase, end turn. I feel pretty good. He has Salamander in hand, but drew 1 card, and that's kind of all he's got. He has the Thunderbird. That kind of has to go through. Okay. End of main. No, I'm good. Battle phase. Okay. Okay. I mean, that's a game, right? Let's just not even mess around. Let's just go in. Has like Rush recklessly or something. And game. All right. Look at that. Dark Worlds. Mirror match. That was great. That was good. All right. I'm going second. Once again. Playing 60 cards. Kawaki Mirror Drago. Oh, look at this. This card's so sick. Foolish Burial. Oh, this card kind of just kills my entire deck, huh? 60 card Kawaki Miru Drago into Foolish Burial. Sent Omni Dragon Brotar. Wait, did you just go to end phase? Okay, what does this do? If a monster you control is destroyed by battle or an opponent's card effect, you can special summon this card from the graveyard or hand, but banish it when it leaves the field. If this card is special summoned, you can target a face-up monster on the field, discard a card, and if you do, add one monster from your deck to your hand with the same type and attribute as that target, but a different name. You didn't do anything. I mean, Drago's like a good card by itself, I suppose. So I can't special summon. This literally just shuts off my... I don't know if I can get over that. I'm gonna be real with you. Let's do this. Banish that. I'm not gonna be able to special summon it, but I have to do this. Yeah. That deals with it really easy. Okay, great. That's fine if you do all that. I don't really care. Tempest. What? Oh, okay, Magnamut. Honestly, would it be the worst thing in the world to card destruction here? That'd be really funny, and I have no other play. I think I unironically do. It's gonna force the Magnamut out early. What? Kaiser Glider Golden Burst? Tribute a monster, special summon this card from hand. You can only use this effect of Kaiser Glider Golden Burst once per turn. If this card is normal or special summon, you could target one face-up monster your opponent controls. That didn't do anything. You just let Magnamut go. You didn't want to... Like, this is a quick effect. If you're... I guess I didn't control a monster, so it wasn't a quick effect. Huh. Wow. That's really, really weird. Okay. Let's see. Select effect to activate. We need to do Snow first. Then Silva. Then Grapha. Grapha, pop that. Can I OTK here? Okay, Silva's coming out. And then I can add anything I want to my hand. Let's grab library. You can also special summon Grapha. That seems pretty good. Let's do library first. Activate it. Hitch. No. Chain the library again. Hitch. Another Snow. Because that's kind of crazy. I'm going to add... I have Ascension now. I'm going to add Ceruli. And then get Snow. And add... Silva. Okay. Let's... A session here. Get that. We will pitch... the Ceruli and the Grapha. Ceruli, give you that. Hitch Silva. Silva, make you lose 2 cards. And then I just win the game. There we go. I have no idea what he was playing, but... Yes, so now you kind of see with that, in a very brief moment, if you are able to get Ceruli on the opponent's side of the field, and you have Silva, Cerulei will make it so that if it's special summoned by the effect of a Dark World card, your opponent discards a card. So since they control Cerulei, that means I will discard a card. So I choose Silva. If Silva is discarded by an opponent's card effect, which Cerulei now is, then it triggers and makes the opponent put exactly 2 cards from their hand on the bottom of the deck in any order. So because he only had 2 cards in hand, special summoned it by Cerulei's effect. Triggers, opponent's card effect, make these 2 cards go to the bottom of the deck. He only had a Cerulei. I could have popped it very easily, killed it. I could have kept going off with Nessie and Rainbow and stuff, and swung for game. You can do this turn 1 and end up just taking the entire opponent's hand of 5 down to nothing. And that's sort of the hand loop. I wasn't able to show it off this time, but there are plenty of videos out there that show it off, and it is insane. And then you set up a board with like Grapha, Dragon Overlord, Dark World, with like I put out Hope Harbinger a lot. Coach King I never brought out, but that lets you draw 3 cards, which is an alternative to Hope Harbinger. Baguska is great. Dugares let me pop off a little bit. Saryusha can also facilitate the Cerulei thing. Apo was really useful. Yeah, so that was a good showcase of that. So what do I think about the deck? I think it is quite fun. This deck is insane and is basically, unless you get a really bad hand, is all gas all the time. You just have to know how to get your board done. Otherwise, I think this deck's really, really cool. I think it's really, really fun. If you really like playing around with the graveyard, or if you really, really enjoy decks that just are all gas, can pop off, have lots of different lines and combo lines that you kind of make up on the fly. There's just so many different lines that you can take in each game, and it also makes each game feel very unique and very different. So I speaking really highly about this deck. I think it's super fun. And I would definitely recommend trying it out if that sounds like a playstyle that you're into. So, if you enjoyed that, like, comment, subscribe. Tell me if you've messed around with this deck at all, what your thoughts on it are. Maybe you have a different deck list that maybe works a little bit better. How would you counter, like, meta threats like Tier or Runic or Sprite? And let me know sort of, how you felt about this content, and if you are thinking about picking up Dark World for yourself. Otherwise, I'll see you on the next Testing Tuesday. Peace.